Wipe that smile off your face, Ken. If you're out there feeling grumpy right now, I don't know, try and wipe a smile off your face. It's hard to do. It makes you smile more. Oh. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Susie. Hello, Jeremy. Hello, Angela, Bob. Mo Butterfly, Christine, George. Donna, user. Tim. Luis. Thank you so much for joining me today, Luis. I think you're a relatively new watcher in the great world of Coffee with Ken. Hello, Bob from Detroit. Top of the morning to you, Jimmy. I've seen a couple things from Detroit recently. A couple concerts. Ed Sheeran in concert, bringing out Eminem. And I think I saw somebody I know I'm Facebook friends with who was in Detroit doing a Kid Rock show from Detroit. That's a lot. I don't know if you can hear that truck rumbling behind me. It's going to be a loud day today, but hello, Lorden. Where have you been, Lorden? I almost forgot about my dear friend, Lorden. Kid Rock was just here, too. Yeah, that's what I thought. What am I watching? Are you going to watch the Barbie movie? Interesting you bring that up, Lorden. There are two movies I'd like to go see right now. And in this world, I would say since 2020, when COVID started, there has been, and I'm going to use a big, small word. I love using big, small words. A dearth. I think it's spelled, I don't know how it's spelled, D-E-R-T-H or D-E-A-R-T-H. But it means a dearth of good movies to go see at the theater. And I am looking forward to seeing two movies, one of which is the Mission Impossible movie with Tom Cruise. And I've been watching for, I don't know, last 6 months or so, seeing a scene where he takes a motorcycle off some ramp off a cliff. And I think he does the scene himself. And I think he does the scene himself, and a parachute comes out, and I just don't know how any human being, I mean, my palms are sweaty just thinking about it. My palms are sweaty just thinking about it. And Tom Cruise isn't a stunt man. I mean, he might be qualified as, I don't know, it's 40 years in the movie industry, might qualify him and the risks he's taken, but I mean, he wasn't trained as a stunt man. I think he was just a normal guy at one point. And now he's taking motorcycles off huge ramps, off massive cliffs. And he's really doing it, I think. I think he's really doing it. And again, sweaty palms here. The second movie I want to see, and I don't even know why I want to see, it's because I was perusing TikTok this morning, and there was some big premiere in London or Britain somewhere, and it was called Oppenheimer. And I have no idea what it's about. I know a couple people in history named Oppenheimer. I'm assuming it might be the Oppenheimer, maybe the physicist, I believe he was, that was involved in the making of the atom bomb, I think is what he did. But I'm not totally sure. But I know Chris Nolan directed it. I know Matt Damon's in it. I believe Robert Downey Jr.'s in it. And I believe it's out. So to have two movies that I want to go see, this morning, it's my day off today. I slept in. I slept in and was excited to go see a couple movies today, but I can't. Because it's my day with my little nugget of love, Augie. But anyway, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It's a little show. Oh, it's just a baby show. It's just a baby show, but it's a seed that I'm watering and covering up with dirt and giving love and feeding every day. And it's a show I've been doing for quite some time, just over 4 years. A show I started when I was kind of bummed out and living in a dark place, and realized talking about my stuff made me feel a little bit better, and I started doing it live over on Facebook. Did it once a week. Good morning, Heather. And people started watching and enjoying it, and I think finding some bonding that they were at home feeling some struggles or feeling alone or feeling challenged, and that this guy with the big smile could openly talk about his own challenges as well. And the audience grew, and I've had a heck of a lot of fun doing it. And again, I now do a daily-ish, call it daily-ish, because I don't commit to doing it every day. Every day is an adventure, whether I'm going to do it or not. But I managed to probably 9 out of 10 days. And my schedule is kind of up and down these days. Searching for a new career. Working at a local super Target some days. And trying to figure out my next step. So my schedule's not quite as consistent as I'd like it. But that's okay. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know. Oh, yes, you do know. It's a show not only about me talking. It's a show not just about me sharing experiences. Have a great day, Luis. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And it is 10:30 in the morning on Tuesday, July 18th. And I think outside of very ill, this is going to be the latest cup of coffee I've had in years. Daniel, you said you saw me at Starbucks before, but you didn't want to disturb me by passing by and saying hello. I love when people come up and say hello. It makes me feel loved. And who doesn't want to feel loved? But anyway, as I was saying, this is a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And I want to take my first sip at this very late, almost lunch hour on a Tuesday. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. It's a dark roast with cream. I think there was a woman sitting over there. I think I might have been distracting her. She had earbuds in. She was working diligently on her computer, but she had earbuds in. I'm talking this way. My voice is projecting off this way. I don't know. Feel a little bad, but not too bad. Good morning, Captain Kenny. How are you? Hello, Chelsea. Tuning in to taking your lunch break. Oh my gosh, is it that late? It is that late, Captain Kenny. I am just getting started. It's my day off. I probably had as solid of a night's sleep, and I probably say that regularly, but I really did last night. I often will drink coffee and consume a lot of fluids and have to wake up to go to the bathroom a couple times during the night or turn over because, I don't know, my arm's falling asleep or something. Hello, Elizabeth Sosa. But last night, first time I woke up was like 5:30. Rolled over and went back to sleep, and suddenly it was 8:15, and I cannot tell you how good it felt. And again, I have the day off today. I got a bunch of stuff I need to get done. Most importantly, picking up my little nugget of love at 3 o'clock today, but that still leaves me almost 5 hours. Hey, Chelsea, thank you so much for following the host. I appreciate it. I have a ton of fun on this platform, and I love watching my audience grow. So thank you for following. What was I saying? Oh, I'm at Starbucks. Give you a quick tour. Anytime I'm out of things to say, I give you a quick tour. I'm at a Starbucks in Aurora, about I don't know, maybe 2 miles from where I'm living. And Aurora's a town right on the border of Naperville, where I live. And well, tell me 6 countries that speak Spanish. That should be easy. Argentina, Ecuador, Colombia, Mexico, Spain. I don't know, how many is that? Peru. I'm making sure I don't say Brazil, because you'll probably want me to say Brazil, and you're going to jump at me and say, no, they speak Portuguese. Belize, Nicaragua, Panama. I could go on and on. 6 countries that speak Spanish is pretty easy, as long as you don't say Brazil. So I hope I passed. I actually speak Spanish. I mean, not great. I practice as often as I can. Again, I work at a super Target. We have a lot of Hispanohablantes that work there. And I worked in a couple different restaurants where there were some guys I knew and became friends with working in the back. I don't know. So I enjoy speaking Spanish. I took it a couple years in high school, maybe a year in college, and I've been fortunate to have a couple different jobs in the last, 35 years that gave me opportunities to practice Spanish from time to time. And I don't know, where I live, and again, I'm in Aurora right now. There's a lot of Hispanic people in Aurora. And I mean, throughout the country. China Love, I am doing great. How are you? I appreciate you guys tuning in. I had a couple thoughts for you this morning. I don't know how relevant they are or how important they are, or if you'll find them interesting at all. But the other day, I did a video. Got an armored truck coming my way. Something about armored trucks are kind of exciting. Maybe because I've watched too many movies, too many crime scenes where, I don't know, the bad guys take on armored trucks. It's interesting they need an armored truck to pick up cash at Starbucks. I wonder how much cash at any one time a Starbucks might have. I mean, it could be way more than I know. It could be way, way more than I know. But it's not like it's a casino. And most people pay with the app these days. And if they don't pay with the app, I mean, it's very few and far between. That I'll use cash for anything these days. But we got an armored truck parked next to me, kind of rumbling, kind of making some noise. Was kind of hoping he'd leave, but anyway, I'm going to ignore that. Hey, Captain Kenny, nice job helping Philadelphia Freedom today. I think it's really important. I've been worried about Philadelphia, the good people of the city of brotherly love. I've been worried about their freedom. Captain Kenny, you're the man to have their back and make sure all the Eagles fans and the 76ers fans and Rocky Balboa are all safe and free in the city of brotherly love. But anyway, I'm going to just talk through that truck. I don't know if it's rumbling too loud, but you do what you got to do. And I did a video the other day. I was at an Audi dealership. And I did a video the other day. I was at an Audi dealership. And I was at an Audi dealership. And I was sitting in front of a car that had 444 horsepower. And that did 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. And got me thinking. And a few people commented on the video that they'd love to drive in that car or what have you. And when I was younger, I used to be a fan of fast cars. And when we were considering what cars to buy, I think probably the number one attribute of the car, I mean, besides maybe the name brand, uh, was how fast it did 0 to 60. And I own a car that I'd say is pretty darn fast right now. It's pretty darn fast. But I really have no desire to ever see how fast it goes or to drive particularly fast or, even to really speed at all. So I'm wondering, if you bought a car with 444 horsepower that does 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, who are you selling that to? I mean, it wouldn't be me. Even if I had all the money in the world, I don't really have any interest in it. I don't know. Just seems so weird. Because I was so into that as a kid. So into, the ability to beat other cars off the line. And it seems so silly to me. My other thought for you today, what was my other thought? I might have had two other thoughts. While I was showering, for some reason, oh wait, my armored truck's leaving. Go, armored truck. Should make that an electric armored truck so it'd be nice and quiet. It would purr like a kitten. My other thought while I was going in the shower, and it's sad that while I'm showering or bathing, I think of such things, was the stock market. And before I hopped in the shower, I went to the CNBC app and I pulled up a stock quote of Meta, it's called now, but I can still call it Facebook, and saw that it was at $310 a share. And it made me think how, I don't know, about a year ago, it was, about this level, give or take a couple months. And between then and now, it has dropped all the way down to $87 a share and then gone all the way back up. And there's all these, it just seems so weird. It seems so weird. And I was in the stock market for a number of years. I was a trader for a while. And I think volatility gives you opportunities to trade stocks. Good morning, Katie. But it seems so weird because the value of that company got they lost 75% of the value of the company, and then they gained it all back in a year and a half's time frame. And we're not talking a little mom and pop shop. We're talking about one of the largest companies in the world. Hey, Kenny, thank you for joining. One of the largest companies in the world. And for it to bounce up and down so much, just made me think the stock market's, I don't know. It's not a scam, but it's a casino. It's a place to place your bets. And maybe that's okay. And maybe we need a place to place our bets and offset risk. And go over here. I think the sun was getting in. Maybe hedge positions and, maybe it's okay. But it just blows me away, the volatility that's gone on in the markets and goes on every day. And again, maybe it's okay. It still kind of blows me away. Let's have a little more coffee. Oh, I don't know how much I have for you today or how long I'm going to talk or if I'm offering anything of value to you. Just sharing a couple thoughts as they come to me. On the ride over, and I've done videos on this, I was torn. The radio popped on in my car and Caleb, the Christian rock station, started. Part of me, my phone was calling me and saying, Ken, play the Scorpions or rock out on this 5-minute drive to work. Turn up the volume. Get all that rock and roll desire out of you. but I stuck with Gay Love, and I think I felt good. And I'm feeling good right now, and I'm excited about my day. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day we're having here in Naperville. The sky is blue. The trees and the grass are green from big rains we've had. We got a little breeze flowing through. The air is cool but pleasant. It's going to get up to 80 degrees today, and I'm looking forward to getting a bunch of stuff done, enjoying myself, getting some work done, but I'm excited about seeing my little nugget of love, Augie, today at 3. And I'm feeling good. I'm well rested. I'm moving forward a little bit every day. And I hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. I hope you have a hot cup of coffee in front of you. I hope you're enjoying your morning. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.